This week, I want us to explore and experiment with the creation of an app. An app is a shareable map that you are able to embed into websites and things like that. And there are a couple of different versions that ArcGIS Online has. If we click into the map that we've created, and I'm just going to look at this very simple shoe story map that I have created. You can go over to one of the menu options over here and click on Create Web App. And you'll see that there are a whole bunch of different options that are available here. We are going to be talking about story maps later in the course, so those we don't want to look at right now. The dashboards tend to be for things that have a really data-driven background to them, so we're not going to use those at all this semester. Both the web app builder and the configurable apps down here are actually sort of the old systems that ArcGIS Online has that will actually be deprecated in 2025, so they will no longer be available. So we are going to stick with Instant Apps and Experience Builder. And all you do to create these is click into them. In the case of the Instant App, which I've clicked on right here, it will ultimately create an app for you that will have a very basic look to it. And you won't be able to add a lot to it, but you will be able to visualize the map and embed it. If you click into the web experience and you create via web experience, there are going to be all these different options that you can use to personalize the web app. And I've only done one thing here. I've added a widget, and it's a widget that shows the legend of the size of each of the countries based on the number of shoes that are produced here. But you can see you can add text to them as well, in addition to the text you might have added onto the map. And there are different ways to modify the layers, to look at a large variety of different things that you might want to put on your map and then ultimately share. As with all of these things, I'm still learning how to use this, as many of you will be as well. And so we'll take some time to experiment with them in class and figure out what we can create so that ultimately we will be able to use these apps to share our stories to one another. So that's all for right now. Very short. I just wanted to give you a brief introduction to it. We will explore it in more detail in class.